Well, hi. Welcome to Sister. We're here on Real Life just for you. And this is an interesting question. I don't know how you're going to feel about this one. We're going to find out how the girls feel. Amy, you have kids, little kids,
Yes.
big kids. Okay, what would you do if a restaurant said no children? You know, there are restaurants that ban children. Oh my gosh, what do you think?
Well, I would say, what is the vision for your restaurant? You know, is it a family restaurant? Is it more of an elegant, fine dining kind of atmosphere? Okay, so when my kids were younger, obviously I'm looking for family-friendly restaurants. But guess what? They're older, and now I get to go have a fancy foo-foo dinner by myself with my husband, and I don't necessarily want goldfish flying across the room or Cheerios chomped on the floor. So I'm just saying, you know, it's kind of up to them. What is the vision of your restaurant? And if you don't like the vision of the restaurant, then don't go. Go to another one.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, but if they want your money, then let the kids.
It's an individual propriety. No, I just kind of feel, because the question is it fair for the restaurant? And my answer is yes. Whatever their vision is, that's their vision. I mean, you know, when I'm at the beach and you're walking the boardwalk and you're eating funnel cake and hot dogs and all that, and here comes Mr. Wrinkle walking by with a 20 sag instead of a 6-pack, you know, I don't necessarily want to look at that when I'm sitting there eating some filet mignon and lobster Britannia and you got your best dress on. So yeah, when you go, certain environments are conducive to certain celebrations. And so just like, you know, you walk into a 5-star restaurant and they say you must have a suit jacket on, or you need, you know, I don't want to look at certain things.
Once again, I'd say, do you want my money? Is what I would say.
And I'm saying to you that as the owner of the restaurant, I don't need your money.
Well,
I
I'm
can get the
probably not
money
coming-
from the market that I'm going.
I'm not coming to your restaurant, or yours, Amy. I'm not coming
And
to
when
either
you
one of
do,
you.
be fully dressed. Don't dress like you're on the
No,
beach.
and I'm throwing you a goldfish. I'm not kidding. All right, what do you think, Corey?
It's a privately owned business.
That's right.
Privately
Okay.
owned businesses make choices all the time.
That's right.
They choose what decor they put up. They choose whether or not they allow people to carry guns into their stores. They choose whether they want to put a Make America Great Again sign up in their restaurant. They choose whether they allow children or not. I mean, these are all choices that they make that will affect whether or not people come into their restaurants. And it could negatively or positively affect them. It could put them out of business, in fact. These are choices they make. It doesn't matter whether I like it or not. I can choose whether I give them my money or I don't.
That's right.
In this case, I love it when they don't allow children into their restaurants.
I'm not going to
I
your
love it.
restaurant either.
I would never own a restaurant because restaurant business is not a lucrative business.
I'm not coming to your restaurant. Am I coming to yours?
Oh, I hope so. My grandfather had a restaurant. I'm not sure who was allowed to come and not. Having 5 kids and going to places where there were playgrounds and there were so many things that are conducive for children that we have choices. It's a private enterprise. So allow that proprietor to decide what kind of clientele they want to. Is it fair? Well, I don't know if fairness is the issue. I think it's a free society, and a private enterprise can decide what they want and don't want in their facility. But there are so many places that you can take your children, you know, that have playgrounds and slides and so many other things that are conducive for children.
Well, you know, it's funny that you said about going out of business there. We had a restaurant in suburban Pittsburgh, and they had a little golf course thing with them. They decided they didn't want any children, and it became such an issue that the news covered it, and I guess there was a crying child. Okay, well, children cry. So they kind of kicked the child out and the family out, and it became a big deal. Do you all remember this?
Yes, and this
Guess
is
what? They're closed. Hello, closed. Closed. Sorry, your old child.
Kathy, this
Kicker.
is
the news
a
did it
problem
too.
with our society right now. It's problematic that when a private business owner has a personal belief and people literally attack them for their personal beliefs, I find it problematic. Are people suddenly not to have personal beliefs? Are people suddenly not allowed to believe anything because they have a personal, have a business? I mean, I just think it's ridiculous how crazy our society has become that, you know, with the social media, it, you know, immediately is out there. And everything is out there.
Haters are out
Yes,
there.
and so there's immediately a boycott, or there's a line a mile long around the place, and it's become absolutely crazy.
All I know is when I get ready to have a nice, relaxing evening out, I don't want to hear little Johnny, no children. I don't want to smell little Johnny's
Throwing
diaper.
little things in
I
your
don't want,
ear.
Yes, we just want to
We're
have
older.
dinner.
We're more mature.
it.
Okay, well, I'm going to the boardwalk and I'm eating hot dogs. Flo.
Thank you.
I don't know. How do you feel? You could call us if you want. We're going to see you next time. We are the sisters. This is real life. See you next time.